Hey, pause. Yay, crying? Are you crying? What? What I meant was, I'm crying right now. My bearded dragon passed. Ah, how long did how long do they live? I actually don't know. I was like an attention seeker, but 3 years? No, it's no problem. You can tell me about it if you want, but I don't know anything about bearded dragons. I've never really had pets, so. Hey Cherry, how you doing? That was a nice fish that you drew. Or painted. In the pink one. Now I have a turtle. What kind of turtle? Doing alright, thank you, yeah. I don't know what to draw. Like, I have stuff to draw, technically. But I'm not really feeling it. So I'm just gonna draw some of the characters that I kind of have to redesign anyways. Female box turtle, semi-aquatic. Are you gonna give it a mini skateboard? I saw a YouTube video where someone put like a miniature skateboard underneath his turtle, and then it like zooms around really quickly. Yeah. I'm trying to look here to see how big they are. Oh, they're a decent size, like a hand. Can get as large as 2 hands depending on the species. gonna do that tomorrow. I have to wake up at 7 a.m. Alright, yeah, you guys have school and stuff, so thanks for popping in. Have a good one. Have a good rest. Having trouble with this again. I have to wake up at around 6:30 to get ready for school. Damn, yeah, even earlier. I don't miss that at all. Sometimes you wake up later than that. What time did I used to have to wake up? School started like 8:30 for me. But I used to take the high school. I used to take the city bus, which would take me an hour. So yeah, I think I'd be up around 7 to make the bus. $8:30 for you as well, yeah. So for you, waking up like 6:30, that's a lot. A lot of time. Is it because you do something else in the morning? Besides like getting ready? Or you just need a lot of time? Maybe. Hey, the mighty Het. How you doing? I'm unsure of what to work on today, so I'm just kind of sketching. I'm gonna do some quick sketching here, and then maybe I can get started on planning a drawing, I guess. However, on Wednesdays it's different. It starts at 45. A little bit later. Yeah, it seems like a lot of time. My school is about 20 minutes away from my house, so I have to get ready early. You said, what? It's 20 minutes away, but it starts at 8:30. No, you really don't want to be late. Yeah, I think my school was an hour public school, public transport. I get to wake up whenever I want for school. Starting to draw again after a few weeks. Yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that you might have had art block, or maybe you were just more busy with other things. I think I'm having a little block, but I'm gonna have to like figure out how to get around it. I'm usually able to like figure it out within a day or so. Block, yeah. Sort of like an on and off, yeah. For me, it's when I stop. I kind of like lose momentum. So what happened was I bought Silk Song and I started to play that a lot. Normally I would only play like an hour a day, but I ended up playing a couple more hours than usual each day. And it threw off my drawing rhythm, I guess. 1 month I'll be drawing all the time, then a week later I start losing motivation. I see. Yeah, for me, it's a little different than than yours. Mine's is just when I stop, when I give myself a break, I lose momentum, and that's I guess that's similar to motivation, right? Yeah, I bought it after watching some friends play it, and I'm like, oh, I want to play it. So it's a pretty fast paced game, or maybe I'm old, but I'm doing okay in it, so is it good? I like it a lot so far. It if it's good, it's gonna pretend. I mean, it's gonna depend on uh your taste, I guess. But like in terms of like the art, the sound design, the music, it's all very, very high quality. But the gameplay, a lot of people might not like it because it's a platforming game. I don't know if you like platforming games. It's the type of games where you have like a series of stuff that you have to jump on. It's like sideways, and you have to, well, it doesn't have to be 2D, it can be 3D too. But there's a lot of jumping around from platform to platform, and you can only take a few hits, at least at first. I don't have the game, but I see people on the internet very hyped about it. Yeah, its fan base was really hyped about it because of the first game, which I didn't play. I watched a couple of people play it. I didn't have time to play it back then because it was like 6 years ago since the first one. So the fan base has been waiting for quite a while for this one. The sequel. And they didn't really tease much. They didn't really go hard on marketing or promotion. Their fans just really were looking forward to it. So the sales have been massive. The price for the game is actually pretty low. At least I guess in the current market. Price for the game was 26 Canadian after tax. That's like $30. I think US is $20. In the US it might be 20 bucks. I don't know how much tax bumps that up. It should be on the Switch. I actually don't know for sure. Let me check for you. Silk Song. It should be everywhere because it's the type of game that can run on any. Yeah, it's on Switch. I'm playing it on PlayStation, but yeah. It's a very fast-paced game though, so I don't know if you're a fan of that. I mean, you play Splatoon. Splatoon is pretty fast-paced, I guess. Yeah, it's just 20. Nice. Oh yeah, and all the characters have bugs. I don't know if you don't like that or if that would be a problem, but lots of bugs. They're all cutesy. There's not really any gross bug sounds as far as I can tell, but I'm not that far into the game, so who knows, maybe later. That hair is kind of weird. Bugs don't really bother me as far as on screen. Yeah. Hair is so hard for me to draw. I mainly think of hair as like ribbons. I messed it up over here, but I'm gonna redraw it over here so I can kind of show what I mean. Because like the two things you have to get to make the hair look okay is the roots, where the hair is like coming off of, like the groups of hair, and then the ribboning, or I guess texture. It depends on the texture too, because some textures might not ribbon, they might curl or do other things. The texture of the strands, yeah. Okay, so let me extend the skull a bit. Hair strands, I divide them in a couple of groups. The first group is the bangs. The second group is the fringe, which is like the side hair. Sometimes it covers the ear, sometimes it might go behind the ear, depending on the hairstyle. And then the third group can be one group or two groups depending on how you draw. Like if you just want to keep it simple, you can just make it one group, but sometimes it can be two groups. Sometimes it can be like the hair going down in this case, and then at the back there's going to be like an extra. And then depending on the hairstyle, the hair is going to change, right? So you're going to have, like if this was shorter, then it might flick up at the ends here. And then you won't have all of this stuff. But then the other thing that I do for here is like for the front here or for any of the ends, I do I make the strands kind of do ribboning, which is like, it gives it a sense that the hair strand is doing, how do I show this? Okay, so it's doing stuff like this, which like if it's curly hair, it's gonna do that a lot, but at the ends, it can just like kind of flick in any direction that you want. Oh wait, that kind of looked like my hair. It's layered. Okay, good night. Oh, are you oh yeah, you gotta go to sleep. All right. See ya. See ya. Have a good rest. I didn't see those messages. Hello, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? Good, how are you? I'm good. I'm on iPad, so my chat's coming late, so by the time I say how are you again, you say how you are, and then you say it again back, then I say it back again. Yeah. Are we gonna get stuck in a chat loop? asked my friend if I can draw them, and I asked for a reference photo, and we're both chill with showing our faces, and then they blocked me and said they didn't want to be friends anymore this week. No idea why they did that. Or like did something. Happen? I don't know. Nope, no idea. Were you the one who I was talking to about no, I don't maybe it could have been you and someone else, but being careful about assigning friendship status to people on the internet because friends don't behave that way, so like how long did you know this person? A couple years? Then what? Why did they do this? That's weird. I don't know, yesterday we got into a stupid argument. Oh, so maybe it's something about the argument. And they did say something that Loki made me cry, but they said sorry and I did too. I don't know if you could say what it was, but depending on what it was, maybe it has something to do with whatever their motivations were to block or whatever. No, I mean the argument. What was the argument about? Maybe they'll unblock you eventually, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Something about them dry texting? I don't know what dry texting means. I think I text my best friend once a year to tell him to open his door on Christmas. I text him, hey, I'm at the door. Not much of a texter. Sup on this end today? I'm sketching a bit. I have stuff that I could work on, but I don't have the, I don't know, motivation to like invest in it, I guess. I'm just gonna blame you and Silk Song for that. Like plain answers like hey, bye, alright, yeah, 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 ye. Oh, okay. Like one word slash letter answers. Do you text them a lot? Do they not want to talk a lot or something? Normally they text like in paragraphs. Oh. Gotta go? Alright. Have a good rest or whatever you're getting up to. See you when I see you. Hey Collie, how you doing? Doing okay. I'm doing pretty alright. Just kind of not in the, what's it called? I don't know, mood, I guess, to do artwork right now, so I'm just sketching random stuff and hopefully that helps me get back into the headspace or whatever. Maybe I can, what's it called? Work on the characters a little bit. Hey, sorry I'm late. Oh, no worries. I was animating. Nice. What were you animating? I see. Yeah, I don't know. Weird mood. It's in my post. Let me see. I just finished day 2 of the animation process. See if I can open that. Oh god, I have to open the actual. What the shit? I just saw someone's face. Before and after plastic surgery. Something on my YouTube. Yeah, that looks weird. Anyways, let me try to find So I fixed something on my end. Must have misheard you because I heard that I was to blame for something impossible. As you can see, Kali, I'm already assigning blame. And I will continue to do so until morale improves. Give me a sec, Amir. I'm trying to find my video because I have to find my video here, and then I have to click on your name because YouTube is very stupid and it makes it very inconvenient to find someone's channel in like the live chat. Go to channel. Okay. The search is not even reliable, so I can't really search your name, and it may or may not give me the correct place. Day 2 of the animation process is officially complete. Oh, is this your character? It's gonna be a spooky animation. Oh wait, you said you have a description here. Working tirelessly to get it out. This will be my 600 special. First 2 scenes done about childhood. My childhood and suffering I went through at the time, making this to give hope to others. Oh, so is this you? Or just like a representation of your feelings and stuff? Representation of. Oh yeah, Moron. Are you, what part have you gone to? I'm in Greymore. I accidentally went into the caverns. Or not caverns, the like the worm place. I don't know, I don't think I'm supposed to be there. I think you need like a wall jump or something to navigate that place properly. Seen exactly how far I've gone first lace. Lace fight was fun. That was fun. So you haven't touched it since then? I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna forget what I have to do in this kind of game. Like where I have to go and stuff. I'll just forget it if I stop playing it. But the creature you will see in the animation is something I actually saw. Okay, that will be interesting to see then. I like hearing about the weird shit people see. My mom and a lot of the elders have a lot of interesting stories about seeing stuff from back home. I mean, first time I've had to treat it like a stream game. Oh, no clue if I actually play off screen or if I gotta put it put it solely into streams. And if all I do is stream that game, it'd be boring streams. It's a pretty high pressure streaming game, I would say. Because then it's like worried about sucking, I guess. Because I took like an hour to beat the big ant dude. And most of that was due to like me just running in and getting killed, running in and getting killed, and just doing that over and over again just to like learn patterns or something. And then I ended up not really looking or using the patterns. I ended up kind of like taking him into the part where he couldn't do his jump move and being really stingy with my hits until I killed him. I mean, if it's the same big ant, yeah, it's the big ant. It's that dude in the room before you can move into the fire ant territory. Getting filtered by that's gonna be, it's the guard ant, I think. That's what his kind was or whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be the same with you. I don't know if this is a, well, probably not. It's probably just me here being exposed to this because I'm the one who's going in like navigating these groups, but there's a bunch of these groups in Reddit for like, I guess they're supposed to be for younger artists is what I'm assuming, because that seems to be most of the people posting stuff. Like manga making, comics type groups, I guess. But they always get these people that spawn in to ask for effectively slave labor. And then there's the other case of just really, really ridiculously low payment. I don't know which one is more annoying, but there's always a lot of comments and they always get downvoted to hell, but there's always a lot of comments like grilling them. I feel like there needs to be a guidance thing to explain the parameters of actually getting people to work with each other. By the way, I don't know if I told you, but we got the little Bonvino, and possibly the keychain. I don't think you did tell me because I'm not sure exactly what you mean. I think there was like merch that you wanted, right? That's about as much as I can recall. Looking for background artists. Need 40 forests, no AI. I have $5, which you will get after the job is done. At that point, I would tell them to actually just use AI, bro. Don't grief. Because there's gonna be someone who's gonna accept it, and they might not do a good job. If they do a good job, they're just selling themselves short. What I often see is like if they will have a proposition where it's like, let's say there's 10 propositions for partnership, right? What the partnership actually entails is no money, because they'll have their idea, which is usually mediocre, if they even present the idea, because a lot of the posts, they don't even present the idea. They'll just say they have like some groundbreaking idea, or like they'll talk about it like it's something amazing, and that they're like looking for someone to draw it for them, and then they might get someone to work with them if it's paid, which is like 1 in 10. So the 1 in 10 that are paid are usually typically like really, really low, and what happens is the artwork is produced, the service is very poor, because even if it's someone who can live off of very little money from the Philippines or something, like the exchange rate is okay for them to work at slave wages in like a US point of view, they can usually find other commissions that will make it so that they sideline the work that you gave them. They're only going to turn it in whenever they feel like, essentially. And eventually they'll just ghost you. So you're, as the commissioner for these large projects, by not budgeting, you're just kind of screwing yourself over. Like, I've seen it happen a lot, so. The basic rule is, I think, at least it's the one I tell most people, is because like you're constantly having to explain the entire process to people who don't seem to know the entire process, which is why they're charging lower, or at least it's part of the reason why they're charging lower or offering lower rates than they should. But it's like, how much time would you like the artist to spend on the page? And then you can use that to determine how much you pay, or how much you budget for, at least. There's obviously going to be some people who think, 1 hour is enough. And maybe they have to learn the hard way in that case. There's art styles that maybe 1 hour is enough, but it's not just the art that has to be rendered on the page. It's also the lettering. Before you even get the art, it's the paneling and the layout. And before that, it's interpreting the script to determine like what the layout is like, what the character designs are, where the dialogue will be and how much space they will take, etc., etc. And this is a large part of the reason why I decided to learn how to draw, because it's like I'm not ever paying someone that much money to draw for me. Like, for me, the it's like a luxury good. So like, I completely understand why no one would really want to pay for art that much, which is why I learned how to draw, because I can't justify spending that much money on getting someone to draw something for me. And then the other part is, I want to make sure that it looks the way I want it to look. So more of the story, don't pay for your art. Pretty much. This YouTube delay seems less than what it used to be. They've been updating things here, though. Ads can play alongside streams. What the fuck? So, ads are playing on my stream even though my stream isn't monetized? Is that what's happening now? That's so ass. What the fuck? So, I've been noticing that on monetized stream, Okay, alright, sweet. Not mine. I'll never monetize in that case. Because what I'm noticing is that on streams that I'm watching where they are monetized, I don't mind if there's an ad in the beginning on YouTube. Like when you first load up the stream, sometimes they play ads. I guess they're trying to adopt the same thing that Twitch does, where they play them periodically throughout. But yeah, that's what they've been doing on YouTube and on the streams that I watch. Unless I'm streaming it from like the home screen, you know how you can like hover your mouse over a video and it plays. I don't know if that counts as a view for the streamer. But yeah, I end up doing that a lot now, unless I want to like participate in chat. It could also be a setting that the streamer themselves can switch, because I noticed that it doesn't happen either at all or as often if I watch a Pippa stream versus if I watch some other streamers. It appears in your history, so I always assume it counts as a view. Yeah, that's what I heard too. If it appears in your history, it counts as a view. So if those videos do appear in the history, then yeah. Cause it tracks it on the, you know, the red bar that saves where you watched up to. It tracks it on that still, so it's gotta count for something. Alright, let me try to... Dude, I think one of my friends said someone is tracing my artwork. They don't know who they are though. Really? No one traces my artwork. Why does no one trace my artwork? That's not fair. If you say please, please trace my artwork. I need to fabricate some Twitter drama. You get a hashtag that'll get about 120 clicks and then will fade into obscurity by midday. It's even worse than that. I'm shadow... whatever. I'm throttled. Yeah, throttled. I think that's the one. On Twitter. So I don't get posted into the latest tab. Only people who see my stuff are people who have followed, which is basically a handful of people. That account is like dead. Music is nice. Hello Billy, how you doing? The music is from the original soundtrack of the Nier series. It could be Gestalt and Replicant or Automata. Automata, however you say it. Either way, how you doing? Gotta get around to playing that. The whole... The double set of them, or... Automata? Automata? Which one is right? I don't know anymore. Which one's the correct way of saying that word? Guess both, then there are two. There's a few games. I guess if you count the Drakengard series, there's actually a lot more, but typically I think we count Gestalt / Replicant, and then Automata. And I suppose whichever is first chronologically. Chronologically, it's the... I mean, it happened before that. The Drakengard series happened like way before Gestalt, I think. And then Gestalt happened. And then Automata. I think. But some of the older games might be dated. I don't know if that's gonna be an issue for you. How old is Automata itself? Automata's not dated. Like, the gameplay is pretty modern, but Drakengard series might be. Oh, 2017. Okay, so not quite a decade yet. But still, that's kind of a while back. Wonder if they'll remaster or something. They remastered Gestalt, right? Or was it a remake? I'm also waiting for an eventual Drakengard remaster. Yeah, there's a lot of games I could be using. Like, instead of remake games with their ass self inserts and whatever DEI bullshit they're doing, just remake the old games and release them with like updated graphics and textures and whatever. Much more money to be made there, but then again, whatever they're doing is not about money. COD formula. I mean, it works for them. They're still around at least. I mean, I haven't played a game in a long time, so I don't know what they're up to in them, but I assume they're doing the same thing. Gave her the wrong eyebrows. It's supposed to be sharper in here. Sharper on the outside, but it's fine. There's a bunch of games that they could bring back. I'm thinking like there's what's it called? Not Akuma. Asura. I don't know if you know that game. That was a sick game. That needs a remaster. The first Infamous was great. Prototype was great. There's a bunch of other games even older They're not coming to mind. Either way, there's tons of established IPs that they could be capitalizing on. Established IPs with like already kind of made games. Oh yeah, Metal Gear Rising. Like, you know, like all these examples really kind of just tell me that they're not operating on money. There's some other motivation that they have to have at this point. There's just too much money being sat on. But yeah, Metal Gear Rising, another game that they could be doing. I guess they did remaster, what's it called? Snake Eater. That one came out with the updated systems and stuff. Seems like they kept the voice acting and probably most of the stuff. I'm sure they changed certain things, but yeah. Nice drawing, thank you. Alright, I'm not even realizing that that's what this stream was supposed to be about. So yeah, you caught me in a bad time. I'm in a art block mode, so I'm just sketching random stuff. Typically what I do is like inking and painting and stuff. I don't have a painting in front of me right now. I'll just grab the inks that are close by. This was like the last couple weeks I was doing stuff like that. Because I'm getting ready to do a manga. And I want to do it on paper, so I've been practicing inks. And then I saw Moron, or True Idiot here, play Silk Song, and I had to buy it. I was compelled to buy it, and then now since I've spent hours there, my momentum is stalled, I guess. Now I'm gonna sketch some stuff and hopefully get back into the inking later on in the week. Tomorrow probably. So I have to stream bad games for you to keep your focus? Yeah, because then I can watch you play it instead. I mean, it's kind of a little late for me because I've started it, so that means I'll probably just play when you play if you end up doing that, but Cruelty Squad 24-hour stream next time. Oh my god. I'd wholly recommend playing at your own pace. No clue when I'll play it again. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that, but like it's a pretty good game because it locks me in. So the part that I'm at, I think I'm right about to hit like either a bigger boss or maybe a safe room. I don't know. It could be one or the other. It just looks like it's probably a bigger boss. You'll see what I mean when you get to it. Maybe it's a bigger boss first and then it turns into a safe room. I don't want to describe it to you. You'll know when you see it. Maybe I'll do a fan art. They'll probably anthropomorphize the character, like make it a real girl. Quote unquote a real girl. Humanoid figure with horns, I guess. Maybe some bug features. I don't know yet. Cause she's a spider, right? Is she a spider? What is Silksong? Because she doesn't have other arms. She only has like... I actually don't know. What is Silksong? Character. I just assumed that she was a spider because of the silks. Oh wait, she's a hornet. What the fuck? Why is she a hornet? Yeah, I feel dumb now because I remember her hearing that she's a hornet. But why? Her name is Hornet? Hornet is a sort of spider. Her name is Hornet. I guess they don't necessarily have to translate from real world bugs. Pro. What kind of manga is it? The one I'm working on is it started off as a practice project, but I decided that I'm going to take it a little bit more seriously, which is why I moved from digital to traditional. The digital is up in webtoon format, the first like 2 episodes, but it's not drawn the way I want it to. I was gonna say it's poorly drawn, but it's not. Essentially, the plot is starting out kind of like a coming of age thing where these kids go out into a forest and it's going to turn into a horror situation, which was previously supposed to be centered around like a mimic skinwalker type thing, but not really a skinwalker, something else. But then I had to switch it up because I read a story called Fleshgate, which is a creepypasta, and it was essentially what I was trying to do anyway, so I have to pivot from the monster being a sort of focal point to another threat, which I'm still formulating. I know who it is, but like I'm still formulating how the threat will present itself and what it will mean for the cast, like how they'll overcome it, and or like how it will affect them or something like that. It's not going to be the best story because it's kind of thrown together, but it's at least somewhere for me to start. And then I'll jump on some of the better stories that I've been writing. I need to grab a water bottle. Picturing a lot of vivid environmental imagery, it could be very creepy. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of forests and stuff. That's why quite a few of those drawings that I showed were forest images. Because it turns out that drawing a tree is not as simple as drawing a tree. Especially if you want to draw it, if you want to render it like how it appears in traditional manga. There's like a whole formula that you have to figure out. Oh, let me get a water. Going from drawing environments though to drawing people, I'm gonna have to balance that because like I kind of feel like I forgot how to structure a face while I was busy with the trees. I need to start drawing these characters more and more often because I'm not getting a sense of consistency with them. And that's something I feel like is probably going to take me a little longer to build. I've seen other people who seem to have it like figured out pretty much instantly. I don't know. It seems like that to me at least, but yeah, I need to do those reference sheets for them. And that will probably help me out. Good night. All right. Have a good rest, Collie. Take care. Hope this message actually sends, cause this whole site's been failing me. Oh, is Twitch becoming a buggy mess? I guess it's becoming buggy because a lot of people are playing a bug game. Couldn't see streams on desktop. Was happening since Kali's stream. Oh, that's weird. Is it your browser? Have you tried like different ones or just maybe internet? Messages didn't update properly. Oh, sometimes weird bugs happen to me like that. I always assumed it was my browser because the Mac browser is Safari, and it quite often has like issues with websites. Like for example, I can't browse Reddit on Safari. It like breaks one out of 3 times, I guess. And I have to like reload the whole thing. And apparently there's a browser thing that you can like turn on and off that might make it work better, but I'm not even bothering with that because like sometimes I do. And like in the past I've adjusted settings and it doesn't do anything. So I have to use Chrome if I want to go on Reddit. Never read Berserk, but I once saw a panel of Skull Knight. I aspire to draw like that, but I struggle with angles, so stuff like this is what I'm looking for. Struggle with angles. Like angular armor pieces? Let me see what Skull Knight is. I've read Berserk, but it's not popping into my head, so let me see. Internet. Open the internet. That will take a little minute. Oh, faster than I expected. Berserk Skull Knight. The ancient being. Is Skull Knight a good guy in Berserk? Oh, this guy, okay. Drawing things at odd angles. Oh, okay. I see. It's like what's it called? Like the camera position. Like if it's at a extreme camera position, foreshortening and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I kind of struggle with that too. Still. For that, I've kind of relied on proportion more than making the perspective like completely accurate. I've opted to. Does it make sense? Does it feel alright? And if it does, then I'm okay with it. Do you draw digitally or traditionally? I mean, you can do both, but which do you prefer to draw on, I guess? Prefer paper, yeah, same. When I draw digitally most of the time. Yep, same thing with me. Most commissions are digital, so I've ended up drawing digital quite a bit. But I do prefer paper. Do you post anywhere or keeping it offline for now? Oops. Accidentally clicked on your comment. I can post some of my stuff on my channel page. Most of it just works in progress. Yeah, sure. I can look at it from there if you end up posting any. Oh yeah, your channel. Yeah, your channel's empty. I actually have a Discord. It's in my description. It's a art Discord where we're basically, I guess, like a projects oriented community. People can just share their progress on different projects or practice and share resources. I typically have a bunch of like useful links or like PDF downloads to like books. Should open up some things here on my tabs because I keep forgetting to add a set of books that I've been meaning to add. And I need to update my Ko-fi. So I'll open that as well. Posted the stuff just now? Okay, let me see. Loading. Oh, this is a what's his name? Link from Majora's Mask. That's nice. Wait, there's more, right? Let me click next. That's a creepy bat, I think. And that's that monster from Berserk, I think. Oh wait, no, is it the Berserk monster? Kind of looks like a merge of the Berserk monster and the girl that gets turned into the Chimera from Full Metal. Good job, good job. Still not really feeling it. I'm probably just gonna play games and end the night like that. But hopefully tomorrow I can get back to working on some projects. I'm about to hit the 2 hour mark. That's typically how long I go for. I think I'll have time this weekend to go on for another long stream. But I'm not completely sure yet. We'll see how it goes. So maybe I should think about this a bit. Like, okay, so it's a Sunday and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's an Elden Ring boss. Never mind. I was gonna show you some Elden Ring stuff that I've drawn, but I can't pull it up right now because I'm on paper. It was digital commissions that I had, but yeah, I drew the Frenzied Flame for a shirt design, and then this is an Elden Ring necessarily, but I drew a Bloodborne picture as well. I'm running out of energy. But yeah, I need to plan out some stuff for this week. I work on like a big project on the weekend because I'll have that chunk of time for the weekend. Very cool, Dancing Lion. Wait, was that the first? I don't know if it's the first boss you face from the DLC, but is it that one? I never played Elden Ring. I watched a few people play it. Intend to be, yeah. But yeah, I guess you're into like dark fantasy stuff. That's the kind of up my alley as well. The huge project that I want to work on, which won't be for a while, is a dark fantasy type project. But I don't know enough yet to tackle that. So I'm probably gonna work on a couple short stories over the years before I actually tackle that big project. Maybe I'll Okay, no, never mind. I was gonna talk about some stuff that is like way too far down the line to talk about yet. So I'll focus on what I need to focus on now. Wonder who that mysterious third viewer is. Hasn't said a word. It could be a bot. Who knows? A lot of people pop in and pop out. Kind of confusing sometimes how a viewer gets counted as well. So who knows? Oh, most of that was off. off of the out of the frame. Oh, 2 hours. Well, we've made time, so I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully have something more worthwhile to work on tomorrow. I'll plan that out. Do a couple of things to plan out. But yeah, I definitely do need to figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the week, because I do want to take advantage of that chunk of time that I'll have on the weekend. But yeah, thanks for watching, Billy and Moron. I'll see you guys when I see you. Have a good night. See ya.